please.
Miss Blessing, do I have permission to share my screen?
But please, can you record?
Yes. Anybody that can
Hello?
record, that will be fine. I'll try to record too, but any other person can also record. That will be fine.
Amy?
Yes.
Sophia, can you hear me? You're the one, were you the one that created the link?
I think it's Blessing that created the link.
I created the meeting link.
Okay,
Yes.
please,
So
can you record
yes,
the
I'll be
call?
able to present. I'll be able to present. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be able to
Help
present.
us record, I beg. Thank you.
Okay, let's start immediately. Let's start immediately so that we can see how far we can go this evening. Okay, I think please let us get something clear. I am I am not an accountant. I am not an economics. I maybe the only thing I know is that I do buying and selling, and I am doing small businesses. But my full-time job is I'm a science teacher, analytics. So um but together we can make sense with the things that we are going to do tonight. So let us all make sense together. That's the way I want us to see it. So please, it's not like I'm an authority or someone who is let's just make sense together in whatever we're going to discuss tonight. But I'll try my best to see how we can be of help. So let me ask a quick question. How do we want us to go about it? Should we start from scratch, like let's clean and then we'll now dive into the question? So let's come up with opinion. Who is responding?
You start from after
What?
cleaning.
I'm
Please let's start
asking,
from the questions.
like, let's assume that everybody have done cleaning, right?
Yes.
No, he said we should first clean now. So I think he meant idea.
No, it's not like I'm saying we should. I'm asking a question. Where do you think it would be better for us to start from? Should we start from scratch, or I should assume
I
that
feel like
everybody have cleaned? We should just do what we do.
Not to go in a manner that can be reduced to a mistake.
Okay,
He's
let
already
Blessing
made
talk.
one, hasn't he?
Please let's give Blessing the room to
Oh,
talk.
I don't know if it's part of your plan or a happy accident, but Axelrod has decimated the part of the state where I pull
Good evening,
kiss.
everybody.
Good evening.
Is showing you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, I just feel we should start from the
You're to
question
become the defender of
because
the
of
faith.
time.
And
Okay,
you'll get
Let's just
restoration.
assume everyone has cleaned their data set.
okay, fine. Okay, so let's continue. I think most people
Not
agree that we
started.
should assume that everybody have cleaned their data. All right, so let's continue then from the question straight
Got one of
away.
those.
Please, can I think
Yes.
Odunayo, can you mute your mic, please? Okay, thank you. So let's start from the question straight away. So I'm going to share my screen now so that we're going to understand. So from although I am very quiet in the group, and but I try as much as possible to follow everything that is Kai. I'm seeing a message on let's start from cleaning. Oh, please. I don't know what to do about that now. And I don't think it's a good idea to leave anybody behind. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I don't think the
You
cleaning will
can
take
just
time.
brush over the
Yeah,
cleaning
the
part.
cleaning will not take
Just
time.
brush over it.
The cleaning will not take time. As
Yeah.
we answer the question, we'll see how we can add more. So I am going to download the fresh data from TDI. I'll download the fresh data from the TDI. Then we'll start from that point. Please, as I'm doing it, a lot of you will have to make some other observations too. It may not be perfectly cleaned, but I will make sure that I do my best to do the to see what I can do. Okay, now so let me open the data set from. So I want to share my entire window now with everybody. So everyone will see my entire window. Please, if you can see my entire window, confirm to me. Let me know. Can I?
Yes,
Okay,
I
very
can
good.
see your entire window.
Okay, very good.
I
Okay,
can't though.
just refresh. Just be patient. If you can't see it, be patient. You are going to see it. Just refresh. So I've shared my entire window now. So I am going to bring up the data sheet, the fresh or the rough data sheet, as the case may be. Okay. Let me close some of my tabs. Okay, let me close this. Then let me bring up the fresh data sheet. Where is TDI? Okay, finance loan raw data. I think this is the raw data that I have. So let's just be patient. We know the data is quite heavy, so it's going to be loading. Okay, so this is the raw data. Oh, I think I've even done something on this. Okay, no, I've not done anything. Okay, this is the raw data now. Then from the raw data, okay, let me close my own personal work so that we can concentrate on the raw data. So this is the raw data. From the raw data, okay, this is the raw data. So they gave us the data dictionary. They gave us,
Please, I can't see your screen.
Sorry, I made the only one. I can't see your screen.
okay,
All I
let
can
me
see is
try
a
it
blank.
again. Let me bring it up again.
Okay.
Okay, let me stop sharing and I'm going to reshare again. So I am resharing now. I'm sharing my entire window. We share. Okay, I shouldn't share window. Okay, let
Sorry,
me just
please.
share the tab. No
Who is
problem.
recording? Oh, who
It's
is recording? So we
it's
can all
okay.
have the record after
So
this.
I'm sharing the tab alone. Fine. So can everybody see it now? Can everybody see it now?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Go
Okay,
ahead.
that's good. That's good. Okay, so this is the raw data sheet given to us. We have the column, all the metrics given to us, available for us. We have the ID, that's unique identifier. We have the address state. We have the application type. We have the employment length. We have the employment title. We have the grade. We have the home ownership. We have issue date. We have last credit full date, and the like that. So basically that is that. Then this is the data set. We can see the data set now. So let me try so that it will be so that the view will be very nice. So I'm going to remove I'll show full screen mode. Very good. So now this is it now. Okay, maybe this may not work very well. Let me just show. Let me keep my ribbon. Let me always show my ribbon. So this is the data set I have. So what I did first is I just made everything. There's a filter there. Me, I unfiltered it. That's the first thing I did. Data. Okay. I did unfiltering. So it's as fresh as this. So you can labeling is not an issue. Everybody can label
So sorry.
to do the correction.
Sorry, but I can't see your screen at all. Oh.
If you can't see my screen, that means you have to refresh your system because
Rejoice, it's your network.
check your
My
network.
network is working perfectly
Even
fine.
me, I
Oh.
can't see. I can't see his screen. Oh.
I
Since
can't see anything.
even me, I
Ah,
It's
can't
your
see
me, I'm
anything.
network.
My
seeing
network
you.
I
is
can
extremely
Same
see
here.
fast,
it.
so I
Don't
can't
laugh.
see
I
shit.
It's
see it.
your network.
It's
Me, I
people
can
should
see
stop
very
using
well.
glue.
Ah,
But
Okay,
you
can
guys
let
use,
me. Oh God.
you.
Everyone, please,
why all of
if you
you
can't
using
if you
glue?
can't see the screen, right, just refresh your network. In as much as some people can see the screen, it simply means it's network issues. So just refresh your network. You should be able to see it afterwards.
Femi,
Yes,
Femi,
yes.
boss, I beg no vex. As you are speaking, and some try and be looking at the screen. Some people are raising their hands in between,
Yeah.
so so that they will not be bringing you back minutes after they raise their hand and
Okay,
you
I'll try as
finally
much as
see.
possible because I have to be switching to my main window so that I'll be able to see the data file very well. That's why I
Yeah,
have to
yeah,
do
okay,
that.
yeah, that's true, that's true.
That's
Sorry.
true. No
I go
problem.
just dey give you heads up if I dey see
That will
person
make
raise
more
hand.
sense. That will make more sense. That will make more sense. Okay, so now this is it now. Me, like I said, I first. That's now. Please, let's get this clear. There are 1001 ways of doing one thing in Excel. The way I do it may not be exactly what you will do, but in the end, we'll still get the same result. Like there are so many ways. So for me, what I did first was I just unfiltered the data given to us. Then immediately I quickly noticed that in um in row 14, I just checked through. I realized that down everything is empty. So that one I did not waste my time. I just quickly deleted that one straight up. I didn't even do anything. Then for me, this is how I was looking out for empty cells in my own data. If I go to first, for example, I am on ID now. I'll just go to the ID column, control down. So now, after pressing control down, it took me to 477. When I now press the next one, it shows that there's also an empty row there. I check through. It is empty all through. I remove that one immediately. Then after that again, I press my control down again. After pressing my control down, I realize that I have gotten to the end of the data. So it simply means that for the first column, column A, I am sure that there is no empty cell there. However, the ID, there's an ID that is just giving me only D. It is not full, so I can come to that one later. Then I move to column B. I put my control, I went up. I realized that I got to the first position. That shows that I did not have any empty cell there. I go to my C, I went down, the same thing, no empty cell. I went to D, I went up, like control up, no empty cell. Employment title, control down, there's an empty cell because it took me to 19. So if I press down, I can see another empty cell. I can see the empty cell. So later I'm going to decide what I'm going to do about that. Then I also press control down again, another empty cell again. So I noticed that in employment column, there are a lot of empty cells. There are a lot of empty cells. So I will now decide. I decide personally that okay, because of this plenty empty cell, what am I going to do to this empty cell? I decide to just give it others. For example, maybe they are self-employed, maybe they are not yet employed. So I just gave it others slash self-employed. That is what I did personally. You could come up with a better name for that. You can even suggest for us now so that we can steal your own idea too with a better name. But I use others slash what's it called, slash self-employed. So there are a lot of empty columns there. So since we have a lot of empty columns there, it's easy for you to use find and replace to sort that. So I will come back to that later. So I know that I'm coming to my employment title column to sort that. You can see there are a lot of empty cells there. There are lots, there are lots, there are a lot of empty cells there. A lot, a lot. So I can sort this later. Then I'll go to the next column. The next column is grade, like the loan grade. So I'll go down. I realize that it went to the last cell, no empty column, no empty cell there. G, home ownership, no empty cell. Issue date, no empty cell. Last credit pull date, no empty cell. Last payment day, no empty cell. Then loan status, no empty cell. Next payment date, no empty cell. Member ID, no empty cell. Cap purpose, no empty cell. No empty cell. So basically, is employment title that I have lots of empty cell. So I can sort that. So I can conclude now that okay, I can see an empty cell here under 107. So it's okay for me to say not available if I want to say not available, or like they do recommend, we can also seek advice from what's it called, from stakeholders, to reach out to them if they omitted something that they can give us back, since we didn't generate the data by ourselves. But however, I have noted this. I have on 486. I also have on 1704. So it simply means under what's it called now? Okay, this is total payment, like the amount they have paid, total payment. There are two cells that are empty. So that means I have to work on those two. I can decide to put, if I reach out to the stakeholder and they told me that they don't have an idea of what they need to do, I can just put there, I can put for them not available. I think it's fair for those two cells. I have read some article that they say that you can look at the average. For example, now let me check. For example, maybe I could look at any column that has about the same thing with the same property, like the amount of loan and the same percentage and the same interest and payback time and things like that. I can look for maybe any column or any row that has the same information as this person. Then I can now use that information or take the average of those information and replace it for that person. It's just two cells. It's fair. It will not really destabilize the data as such. Or if you want to just be plain and straightforward, you will just put not available. I think it's also, in fact, I read that not available is also a data. It's also a data. So now, let me come to my employment title. So since I have told myself that the employment title has a lot of columns that are empty, so I can use my find and replace to just sort that out. So if you go to your home, select find and replace. So there are so many ways you can do it. For example, I just find what I'm looking for, empty cells, I leave it blank, then replace with what, others slash self-employed. So that's what I'm replacing it with. So I think I've spoken for some time now. Please confirm to me that you are still hearing me, so that I'll know that everybody's following me. The thumbs up is okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so let me continue then. So I will just do my find and replace. I'm replaced for me. Oh, that's me. I'm replacing with self-employed. So within sheet by columns. So okay, looking formula. Then I'm looking for match case. Okay, let me just use match case. Let me not match let me match the entire let me not match the entire cell content, because I still have some other empty cell. So I'm looking for match case. So I'll find everything now. Find all. So it was able to see 1,488 cells out of 38,591 cells. So I can ask it to replace everything that it could see with others or self-employed. So replace all. So it has replaced everything. So now if I now come to my self-employed row, if I control down, you can see that it has replaced everything. So it's even added some at the bottom. So I can delete those ones that are added at the bottom. So I'm good to go now. So for check's sake, you can also come to this total payment. Is possible, because I ask it to find, although I want it to find for that particular column, but at times Excel we may not impute the exact formula it wants. It can come and find where was empty, can come and add there for me too now. So let me quickly check through my I think I was supposed to get to 400 and something. uh I I I while I did a lot of automatic, I also did a lot of manual things too. So I just mix everything together to be able to balance things up. So here now that is empty. I want to check whether okay, you can see now. Can we see? You can see that the empty cells under total payment, it has replaced it for me with others or self-employed. So it is my own duty to now decide what I want to do. Maybe I will change it to not available. I should just come up with whatever I want to do in that situation. So that is that for that. Everybody can just use their wisdom to come up with something they would like to do. Okay, question quickly. You can ask your question.
I make a contribution on that.
Okay, thank you.
What I do is I'll copy that column to a different sheet and do the find and replace, and then paste it as a paste value back to that same column, so that it will not affect other. You understand? This
Thank
kind
you
of a
very
thing will
much.
not repeat.
So that's a
So
very
that's what
good
I do.
suggestion. That's a very good idea. So in a situation where you have plenty empty cells, this is the best idea in my opinion. What Mr. Bosun suggested now is a very good idea, especially when you have plenty empty cells. That's the best idea. Thank you very much for that contribution. So let's continue to the next thing that we need um, to do. Okay, now formatting. Let's format our date quickly. Okay, I think the format, a lot of us we had issue with date formatting. So please, for this date formatting, I would like you to just be attentive and see what I'm going to do, because I believe it's a very good idea that will help everybody, not just for this project alone, subsequently, and for even some other thing. So I want to insert this column. I want to insert a column here. So after inserting the column, I want to format my date now. All the dates, I'll just format them now, like in less than 2 minutes. Everything will be formatted, or 3 minutes, everything will be formatted. So this is what I do, what most of us did actually. I input the formula, text, right? Yes, text. They'll put the value. I put this value, this column, then comma, I put my date, um, month, day, year. Then put my semicolon again, then enter. So it has formatted all the dates for me straight away. So I'll just copy, then come to issue date. Is issue date I just formatted now. Go down, Control Shift down, paste special, value, select values, and OK. I am done with issue date. Now take note of something. You know that I am done with issue date. I have replaced issue date. Oops. Okay, let's start with save here quickly. Save here.
Hello, Femi.
Yes.
Please, are you recording? My network is so bad.
Okay, I'm trying to record. I'm trying to record.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Safia, are you still there?
Okay, let's continue, please. There's no time again. No time. Okay, now please watch out for what I'm going to do now. Now remember, I have actually I've formatted my issue date. Now the same formula and the same column I use for my issue date, I also want to use it for my last credit date. So see what I'm going to do. Now the formula I use for my issue date, to format my issue date, is text. My issue date is on column I. Now my last credit day is on column J. So I'll just come to the formula and change the column, the I, I'll change it to J. Then I'll enter. Then I'll drag down. Now I have what I have done for last credit day. I'll copy again, come to last credit day, Control Shift down, paste special, values, OK. So I have formatted last credit day. Then I'll now go to last payment day. Last payment day is on column J, and come to my formula on H, change text J2 to K. I'll change it to K2 now. I will press my enter. Then I have dragged down again. Good. I have formatted last payment day. I'll copy again. After copying, Control Shift down, paste special, paste value, and that's settled. Then I move to next payment date. I come to that column H again. Next payment day is on column M. I come to the formula, change K to M, press enter, then drag down or double click. I have settled that one too. So I have also formatted next payment day. Then what do I do again? I press my Ctrl C, come to next payment day, Ctrl Shift down, then paste special, then I paste values again. Then I look for, if there's any other date there, I look for any other date that is available. I think I'm done with the date. Now the column that I've been using to do my editing, I'll just come here, delete it. All my dates are now formatted and that's settled. Please, do we get that part, or is there any question about that? So if there are no questions, let's move forward. Thank you for that. So let's move forward now. So what's the next thing we need to format now? Okay, I think we should just go to which one should we go to now? Let's go to address, right? Let's change all the dates, all the state code. Let's change it to what's it called? To the normal state, right? To the label. So what I'm going to do here is also insert another column here. Now, please take note. I am. It will not take time. I won't do it manually, obviously. Let me just give you what. Let me show you what I'm going to do now. I am an AI person. I am an AI person. Anything that is standard, all around the world, AI will help you do it. Now check what I'm going to do. I'll just share my my page with you. I want AI to help me do this thing in the next 2 minutes. Everything should be done in the next 2 minutes. So see what I'm going to say now. I'll go to AI. So let me stop sharing and reshare my screen again. So I want to use ChatGPT. You can use any of the AI. I'm using so many AIs. I'm using ChatGPT. I'm using Perplexity. I'm using Gemini. I am using ChatGPT Study. I am using Cloud AI.
Copilot.
Everything. I'm using everything. The one that gives me the best is what I copy from. So now, let me share my ChatGPT screen so that you see the prompt I'm going to give to it. We are open now. Google Meet, where are you? Okay. This is okay. Stop sharing. So I'm sharing again. Window.
Wahab, your hand has been up. You want to say something?
I think it's been on since the hand has been up since. It's here to bring down the hand. Okay, please, can you see my page? Can you see my, what's it called now? Can you see my screen very well now? I hope everybody can see my
Yes,
screen.
please. Yes, please.
Eh?
Yes, please.
What I'm going to tell ChatGPT. I'll tell you that, okay, please, I have an Excel sheet with standard USA state code, and I want to change them to the correct name using Excel formula. Please come up with the formula for me. Thank you. So let me look at it. Please, I have an Excel sheet with standard USA states, code, and I want to change them to the correct full name. Okay, let me put it so that it will not do any mistake for me. Correct full name using Excel formula. Please come up with the formula for me. Thank you. So let's see what is going to bring up. Oh, please, let nothing went wrong. Oh. Nothing should go wrong. Oh. This one is telling stories. The one I used last didn't tell me story, it just brought out the code for me. Okay, this is not what I want. So let me just show you what I used. Let me show you what it gave to me. Okay, let me tell it again. I mean, you should use the ifs function to use the ifs function for me. Let me see what it's going to do. Okay, are we seeing what is going on? Please, are you seeing what is going on?
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, that's good. So you should take note of something. The code, the formula it is giving to me, it is using column C. However, if you check through our own Excel sheet, it is on column B, right? So what I'm going to do now is I have to edit that formula to put column B in all the C's that are there. So it's very simple. I'll just open my notepad. I'll open my notepad. If you have, you can just type notepad on your system. You are going to get your notepad. So I have opened my notepad. I have copied the code. I have placed the code on my notepad. Everywhere that I have C, I am changing it to B. So B to copy. So B to paste, paste B to, okay, B.
Sorry, am I the only one that is not seeing the notepad?
Okay, you want to see the notepad? Okay, sorry, let me show the notepad.
It's not sharing the notepad
I was thinking
tab.
everybody will get the notepad. Okay, if you want me to share it, let me share it, no problem. Stop presenting. Then let me represent again. It's fine. So Windows, where is the notepad? Okay. Okay, can you see the notepad now?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just changing it to B, B. I'll change all the C to B. I'll be done in a moment now. So let's just, okay, if you raise your hand, you can speak while I'm doing this.
Okay, you can just tell ChatGPT the cell, the column, so it will
Okay,
just be easier.
thank you
Chat will
very much.
just input the columns for you instead of
Yeah,
this.
it will just repeat it and tell it
Mm.
and put it
You see
B
what I'm
instead of
saying now?
C.
So I
Since the
have
guy
B
likes speaking
from
English.
so so apart from all this, I observed that they also impute wrong code in the data. For example, Washington DC, they use WA, and I think is DC, or either they use, I noticed a wrong code, but since I knew that, I corrected it manually. So now I have copied the code. So I want to paste the code here now. Let's see what will happen. So I have pasted the code, then enter. You can see Georgia came out immediately. Drag down. So it's done. Oh, sorry, I didn't stop. Sorry, let me stop and reshare the Excel part. So I'm resharing the Excel window now. So this is the Excel window share. Okay, I'm sure we can see the Excel window now. So let me undo what I've done so that we are going to see what I actually did. Okay, so this is the Excel window empty. So I have copied the code, then I am pasting it on column C. So I've placed it and I press enter. It has given me the first cell, Georgia. Then I double click or drag down. Everything will be filled up now. So it has filled up all the states for me. So address or state, I'll just put state here again straight. So I think that is settled. Please always remember to, I know some people who were working, they didn't save their work, and after sleepless nights, they don't know what happened, how the thing went off. So don't say you are using a laptop. Anything can happen. Like our laptops are freezing these days. Okay, Zizo, please. Now that you know you are guilty, change you. Okay, now let's move to the next thing. What else can we do? Um, what should we do next? Please, you can be suggesting. Oh, what should we do next now? Can we start just analyzing straight? Okay, no, let's change to the standard format. All the
Yes,
loans and the money.
Now,
DTI.
yes, let's
We're almost
analyze
there.
these guys. Oh, oh
We're almost
yes,
there. So
DTI.
DTI, please.
okay, so now this is my, let me, now that I think I have done small cleaning. Not that I'm done, no, I've completed the cleaning. I think I've done small cleaning. So let's change. Let me change it to my table now. I want to change it to table format. I can pick any format I want. So I have changed it to table formats now. So I want to change all the place where we have money. I want to convert everything to be in dollars. So this is annual income. Press the column, come to home. You are going to see under let me be sure you are seeing my screen. Are we all seeing my screen?
Issue. Bakari, you want to say something?
Yeah,
now,
concerning the customer demographic that you just showed now, we were I don't know, we didn't get the loan default from it, and what's the point of that chart? I didn't really get that.
Okay, let me explain now. So when you talk about demographic, you are just looking at general overview, not like um in depth like that. For example, now assuming male and female are represented here, you can decide to say that how many male got loan, how many male female got loan, and you can now move further and say that how much of money went to male and how much of money or loan went to female. That's demographic. Assuming they gave us what should I use again? Assuming they gave us educational qualification, those who are SSC holder, those who are degree holder, those who are master's degree holder. You can also use that to look at how many people who are SSE holder did they give loan, how many people who are degree holder did they give loan, how many people who are master's degree holder did they give loan, how many people are PhD did they give loan. You can also look at, I don't know if you understand now.
This demographics is just to show demographics,
That is
the
it.
information about the people.
That
It
is
doesn't
it.
really talk about the default yet or the gains and losses yet. Yes, Esther.
does that mean that if we are
Sorry,
doing
I'm going.
demographic,
Is it?
eh, does that mean that if we are to do the demographic, we are to compare different charts, like two or three of it?
If you would want, and if they can fit into what you want to show. But this one is just to, it's kind of like just saying you know what you are doing.
Right.
You get, so that you know that any, if they might ask you, if your employers will ask you, Alpha, how many people living in Colorado applied for loans? Can you show us something like that? And then you can just, you know,
You can use slicer.
uh Esther, shoot,
So shall we
Michael.
continue? Okay, let's continue then. So I think on
Yes, let's
this
continue.
demography, let me allow us to just, let's let everybody go and choose more demographic for themselves. The one we have done, I think is an okay. Let me do this homeowners. So when you get your homeowners, you come here, home ownership, put it here, home ownership row, then home ownership values, then you can now put the loan amount. the loan amount, you can put it in the columns too. So, oh, no, 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 this is not what I'm looking for, please. So I think
It's supposed to go to the values
loan
too.
amount should go to the value straight, right? Then we can also put loan
Mm.
amount in the values and now turn it to
And just some.
exactly some. Okay, I think we are good to go now. So you can see mortgage, right? MO is mortgage. You can see it's like okay, mortgage is second higher, and this our rentage is the highest. So people who got loan are people that are renting house. So from there you can have an insight that okay, oh, people who rent out, people who are renting house, those of us that are living in rented apartment, we are still struggling. We need to be getting loans. Those of us who mortgage our house, like we got the house, but we pay over 30 years, we are still struggling too. But people who have houses, they are probably they are probably people who are well established. But if you now look at the sum of the loans again, you can see that people who mortgage their houses, they got more loans. People who are renting house got more loans. Other the one that they didn't tell whether they have house or not, you can see that it's not really much. And those who have houses like homeowners, they don't really apply for loan. Now to get another insight, we can still use percentage too. We can still do percentage. So let's see. Um, let me add another loan amount. Then in this situation, let's use percentage, right? Are we together? Is there percentage? Okay, let me show value as percentage of grand total. Okay, let's use percentage of column total. Okay, so we can see now. Look at it now. I have changed the count to percentage. If you see the percentage here
It
now,
has not updated.
you said
Okay, yeah, it has. It has. Sorry.
it has
Sorry,
updated.
don't mind me.
So you can see that
Yeah.
those who mortgage their house, that is to say, 44.6% of those who mortgage their house got loan. And those who are living in rented apartment that got loans are 47.78%. Those who have their houses are just 0.36. Those who did not indicate whether they have house or not, homeless people, they are just 0.01. And the reason is because somebody who is homeless, you probably not give the person loan. So that's the factor. Then those who said their orders is 0.25. So we are at liberty to manipulate our our data or whatever we are representing to give something that is appealing and that we can explain. I think that's the key word. Whatever we can explain is what we should give in our data. If you think you are cool with just ordinary number, you may want to use it, even though it looks cumbersome, because we don't have all the time to tell stories. But representing with percentage is much more preferable in most cases. But the number also we have to speak for us too. I don't know if there's any question before we move to the next stage. I
Yeah.
think
If he
demographics.
wants to speak, then Chisholm.
Okay, we can go forward.
If he Chisholm, that's to talk. Dashboard.
Okay, let's look at it.
Michael,
Hello.
Michael Steven,
Please let's
I
look
if
can
at
hand
it.
on the up like say
if you are
the
you
pity.
there,
Where's Chisholm?
What's up? What's up? What's up? How far?
Your hand was up. We thought you wanted to speak.
Oh, I was saying my MTI is not grouping. No, I've been getting error for grouping. It's not allowing me to group. So I was
For which
wondering if
one?
someone has my employment length. I've been trying to group. I've
Employment.
watched thousands of videos. I've cleaned it several times. I don't know. It's
Ife,
refusing
why
to
don't
group.
you
It's telling
use
me it
if?
cannot group.
Why don't you use if to group it?
I used if Sha.
You use
Is
it
if
to group
if
your own.
Yeah.
yes, use if
Short
to group
term,
it.
long
Is
term,
it
middle
like
term.
Long term, short term, mid term, all those stuff. Use if to group it.
Let me
mm,
copy the thing and paste it in the chat box.
So who
This thing
next?
was
Who
group.
next? Who
Oh.
next?
Mhm.
Who else want to speak? Speak now or go on. Let's talk about default rates.
Okay, let's talk about
Wait,
default
and
rate.
before we do that, Wahab, hey God, I scatter this guy name. If you want to change it into percentage, in the place that you put count under values, just hover your mouse on top it and just tap it once to give you options. Don't right click, just like left click on it once. It
Let
will
me
give you
do it.
options, then change value settings,
Should I do
value
it?
something. Yeah, do it if you can see it so that he will just see what you're doing.
Can we all see it now? So that I'm going to do it now. We can see
Yes, yes, I can see it.
value settings. So that's fine, right? So can we move forward now?
Yeah, let's move forward.
Okay.
Let
Now
me see. Let me see.
the next question is what?
The next thing we can look at is the interest rates
Please,
and
you
their
can start
impact.
recording now. Oh, it's not late yet.
I've actually
Sorry,
started recording. I've actually started recording. So for this interest
Mr.
rate,
Femi.
yes.
Sorry, the person that was trying to group the employment length, I don't think that will be possible. It can't be possible. You can't group employment length and find and get a an accurate insight. No, I don't think it's advisable.
Okay. I think you have used the right word.
Did you try it
It's
and
not
it did not
advisable.
work for you, Bakri?
I will never try it because normally, even on a normal this thing, it's not even like going to work because you're going to compare it with probably the count of people that got the loan or something. So do you want to group less than a year and a year together and call them that, oh, they collected the same amount of people? No, it won't work. I don't think it's done like that. I don't know. That's my own point of view.
Don't look at it that way. Everybody know how to get their insight. It depends on how you are looking at it.
And depends
If
on
you
how
know
you
how
are
to use the
communicating.
function very well, it will work for you. But for me, I didn't group it. I agree with you. It's going to be a long distance, but you can still group if you want to group.
Okay.
Okay, so actually, the like I will always say, for me, data analysis is if you are presenting, can you defend whatever you are doing? If you like, can you let it make sense to the people you are presenting to? Hmm? Maybe I'm talking like this because I'm a teacher. You cannot come before us and be saying what doesn't make sense. You must be able to, if possible, show them white and explain to them that it is black. If you can do that, you are good to go. And tell them why, if they accept it as black, it is going to work for them. And be sure that if they practice it, it will also work for them. Then it's fine. There's no there's nothing you can do about there's nothing like it can't work, it cannot work. No, if you can explain and prove it, you are good to go. So let's move forward.
Through that,
You said?
interest rates impact on loans. Thing to do.
Okay, I
The
think
interest rates and their impact on performance.
okay, let's see if you can give us insights on this. Sincerely speaking, I skipped this part for later. I skipped that interest.
You
I went
skip it.
straight to loan amount across different customer segments and loan purposes. I personally skipped it because I did a lot of research and I have not really understood it. So I skip it and I left it for later. So if anybody can help us with this, it would be nice.
Who is the king of interests, please? Just Esther, your hand is up. Talk to me. Talk to your boy.
Okay, we have not done loan default rates by customer
We
demographic,
have not done loan default rates.
so
We
we
are
just keep
coming
the
now. We are
first
coming.
question. We are going to the
Do
third or
it.
the second
Do
question. We
it.
have not done
Let
the
me
first.
do it before Esther vex. It's going to work tomorrow.
No, no. Hmm.
So
Sophia, wow. Sophia.
if nobody is supporting us on that, we'll pend it. Let's move to the next thing, please.
Why this guy want pen down? And now nobody's talking about interest. Please, who has done interest?
Sorry.
Can I
Let
say
me
something
explain
about that?
something on that interest. What I did
Okay.
on that interest.
Okay, boss.
The interest rate, I convert it to percentage. Now, I now use if to group it to high rate, low rate, medium rate, and very high rate. Less than 5% low rate, less than 10% medium rate, less than 15% high rate. Then anything above 15% is very high rate. That's the way I group it, and that's the way you will be able to get the low interest rate on the row, count of loan status on the distance, so that you know those that have high rate, low rate, medium rate, and high rate, very high rate.
Why are we having echo? I think somebody is using two devices. Who is using two devices?
Is the guy is Adewale? I think he's using laptop and phone, but it's fine. I think what he said made makes sense, anyways.
Like a whole lot of sense to me, and it has
And
made
because I
sense.
also grouped my interest rate column
Okay, I think that makes a whole lot
into
of
high
sense.
rate, mid rate, and low interest, high interest, medium interest, low interest. So if you use that and your something status, where's that status guy? Loan status, it might
Count
show
of loan status,
you
what I use.
count of loan status, not sum or average count.
Count.
It will now show you the amount of defaults and fully charged and current.
Okay, that's fine. I think that makes sense to
Bakare,
me too. That makes sense to me too. So I've gotten insight for that. So though if you need help for the formula to group it, I think we have people that will support you on that on the platform.
yes,
So we now go
Adewale,
to
please just even type it in the WhatsApp group or here yourself,
so let's move to the next
please.
question. I think we should
All right,
have
no problem.
Bakare, is your hand up? Okay. Next question, next agenda says loan amounts across different customer segments and loan purposes.
this is one of the most straightforward question for me. So let's just go and do that one straight up.
Yeah, you just gather different demographics and
So
segments, but
yeah, that's it. So let's start with customer segments. Let's use what's they graded them with A, B, grade, right? Let's start with grade, right?
yes.
So let's start with
Mm,
grade, insert. And they were specific loan amount. So that means we can't use percentage in this situation. I don't know if I make sense.
yeah,
They
it has to
said
be the
loan
sum,
amount. So that means they were very specific for to us. So we can now move to um
the
uh
grading.
grade, right? Yeah, thank you. Grade to rows. Then since it's loan amount, we'll go to loan amount quickly. Loan amount, where are you? Loan amount.
So the
So this is it's
edge.
giving us count, so we'll change it to sum, right?
Yep.
Okay, let me use the one that I mentioned the other time. So value field sum. So this is straightforward. That's for grade. Please let and if it's anything that has to do with sum or amount, let's always remember to change them to the right format. Please, very important.
Dollars.
Dollars.
Also, I have a point to note.
Okay.
When you change this to sum, this might help you make your charts look fine when you are putting it in the dashboard. Press Control 1. Control 1 will give you the options of formatting
Okay.
normally. When you do that, you will now see custom. Click on custom. Hope you guys are following. If you click on custom,
Is it
you will see options of
after you have arranged the chart or before the chart?
yeah, after no, before the charts, after you have made it sum, you see that the numbers are very much they are plenty.
Mm-hmm.
So in the space above where they wrote general, are you typing it now?
I'm trying to look out for it. Okay,
Yeah,
I've
and
seen
there
general.
no, you have seen not on the dashboard. Oh. Just click Control I and Control 1.
Control 1.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen general. That's format cells. Okay, format cells.
Go to custom.
Custom.
Then you see options of 0.0000 what.
Mm-hmm. I've seen
Now
two
go to that.
zeros.
No, wait. Go to that general. The general on the
Yes, I'm on
type.
general.
On that type,
I'm on general.
erase the general. Like clean it.
Okay.
Now put open quotation
Uh-huh.
and put dollar sign.
Okay. $1 or two
Close the
dollars.
$1.
Okay, close the quotation.
Close the quotation.
Mm-hmm.
Then put zero. Type zero.
Mm-hmm.
Dot. Full stop.
Mm-hmm.
Put another zero.
Mm-hmm.
Then put comma. Put one comma.
Mm-hmm.
If you start putting the comma, you will see how your values will be approximated.
Yes.
So that 84, what, it will now be like maybe 84 million,
So
like that.
what I have is,
So
okay, let me tell you what I have now. What I
mm,
what is there is 84,289,922.
you can leave it like that, but if you put another comma, it will also reduce it again.
But no, what I have on ground is 84,289,925. But after formatting now, it's giving me 84,289.9.
Yes, so you can now put M at the end by
M,
using the
right?
same open
Okay,
quotation.
million. I get it. I get it.
You can make it millions or just put K so that if it's in thousands,
I think it's
it's
K.
one comma.
It should be K.
Uh-huh. It should be K at the end, exactly. So the more commas you use, the more it rounds it up for you so that you can just
Okay,
put
if I
either
put
K.
another comma, this is now million.
Mhm. Then you can open quotation, put M, close the quotation, and just press OK. That's for million.
I think that makes sense. Thank you very much. I saw that
So that
before.
when you put it in your, I'll type it, when you put it in your chart will now read 84 point something M.
But
Obviously, it is million.
although it is still
Than
showing me
for you,
error. It is showing me error anyways.
I will do it. I'll type it and show you guys.
Maybe I need to put another. Okay, it has
First,
worked. Kai. No. It didn't work well. It didn't work well.
it didn't work well. Why it didn't work well? It's over.
Don't
It's
worry.
over.
I hope
Let's
everybody
just
can
move
check
on.
that out and solve it. Let's just solve that puzzle. Since we have gotten the idea, I
Yes.
should be able to go and sort it out
First,
subsequently. So I think we have done for grade, right? So which other metric can we use? We have used grade. Because what the other person said, it's not like the thing is not really that difficult, truly. But then, so we can do for states too. But after doing for states, we now do top 10. Can we try that?
yes.
Insert, pivot table. So let's look at the state that is collecting the highest loans. Just like in Nigeria, Lagos is the state that has the more money. So let's see the one that we are going to get from America. So states, rows, then loan amount, values. So it's on count. Let's change it to sum. Value field settings, sum. So that's it. Then I want to change it to top 10, right?
Mm.
Show summarize by or sort by. Where is it again? Where is that? Where is it again? This thing gave me issues yesterday. Started again.
Click.
Top 10. Where is top 10? Sort. Why am I not
Top
seeing
10
it?
supposed to be at the bottom.
The arrow on the header.
The
Then
arrow on the head.
Okay, thank you very
You
the
can
head.
much.
just,
I've seen it. Thank you.
yeah.
So I already have top 10 now. Okay, so these are the top 10. So California, I think it's reasonable for those of us who have information about California. California is the state that has one of the highest budgets in America. So that means this data is somehow true because from general observation, is also applying in this data here. So California has the highest loan amount, followed by Florida, Georgia. Then we can also put this in the million format that we just discussed now. So please let everybody be creative. Just come up with something that you can use to describe whatever you want to do. So that will go a long way to help us. So that's that. We'll look at loan amounts across different customer segments. We have okay now loan purposes. No, so let's go to loan purpose. We have to do that too. They were specific about loan purpose. So we'll go back to
Yes.
our pivot table or pivot table. Sorry about that. Pivot table. So we'll go to loan purposes. Where's our loan purposes? Purpose goes to row. Oh yeah, now comes to row. Then loan amount goes to values. Loan amount comes to values. So let's change it to value field settings, change it to sum. Okay, Kai, America people they love cow. No, 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 no. It's not car. What's
It's
debt
not
con?
car,
It's
it's
not car. It's
debt
debt consolidation.
consolidation.
Kai, that means a lot of them were in debt. Let's sort. Let me sort it. Let me sort it. Sort
Sort it.
by top
The
10.
issue with these Americans is they are always borrowing, like
They are living
right from when
now. They
they're in
all have credit card
holidays.
now.
uh So they have all these student loans. They have,
No, something is wrong. I
so
said
it
top 10.
racks up.
Top 10. Why is he giving me this?
Maybe it's the way it is arranged,
Why?
the sorting alphabetically now.
Okay, let me check. Sum. Okay, it's sum.
No,
I've changed it to
check
sum now.
the
Okay.
Check
okay.
the way how you sort your data.
Is the sorting, go back. It's arranged from lowest, a bit smallest to highest. That's why
Smallest to highest.
you need to manually move it in between the rows if you want it to be
Okay.
from when you create your chart, right?
Okay.
For example,
I
do
get your
top
point.
five. Let's see, do top five.
Wait, I think I get something now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Top 10, right? So it's going from top.
Sorry, let me
Let,
let me tell you something. If you want to do top, go and use the money. Don't use the alphabetical. Don't use the name. It's the name that the figure that will help you to get.
Of persons. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
I get your point, but
Sorry, bro,
yes,
continue.
I think I can't filter the sum. I can't filter the sum. It's only the row label I
Femi,
can filter. Are you getting my point?
What are you trying to achieve, please?
We want it. We want this sum to be from highest to lowest.
Oh yeah, go to row label.
Row labels. I'm there.
I'm not seeing it. I
Right
don't know
click,
why.
click on maybe
Click on
register.
that arrow, that drop down arrow.
That arrow.
Wait, I have seen
Yeah.
value filter, label filter, value filter.
Right click on it.
On which one?
No, go to that arrow. That row label. That
Sorry,
arrow there.
can I explain
Yeah.
something to you? Click on that figures. Right click on it. You will
On
still
it.
the filter this thing that will come out.
It's not
Then
bringing
now
it
do
up.
your top 10 from there.
It's not bringing it up. It's not
yes,
bringing it
it's
up.
from the
Why
figure
is the
doesn't
arrow
have
not
any
working?
filter.
See, please, what's his name? Click on that arrow, that drop down arrow on that row labels. Just click, but I cannot see your screen, but just click. Then
Let me
Uh-huh.
under the
reshare. Let me
sort, I
reshare.
think
You
you
must see
see
my
more
screen.
options.
We are seeing your screen, bro. Just run out.
Kai. My screen is up.
What
Okay, let me.
FM
I think it's back.
Okay, let me think it's back.
FM? What if
What
we
if
put
we
that
put
loan
that
amount
loan
in
amount
data?
in data?
Can we try that?
Can we try that?
Come
Okay, I
again.
can see your screen now.
Okay.
Somebody's stuff is echoing.
Somebody's stuff is echoing.
I can see your
Esther.
screen now.
Esther.
Well, Pamela, continue. What was it?
Pamela, continue always.
I'm not seeing anything. If
I'm
you
not
click
seeing
on the arrow,
anything.
you will
If you
see.
click on the arrow, you will see.
What?
Why is it not coming up then?
You see the one that is not clicking on the arrow now.
No, it's not doing.
Wait, Femi, what are you trying to achieve?
I want the highest sum to come up.
You have to click on
Okay,
the
Femi,
picture
just
itself.
listen. Listen to what I'm saying first.
Oh
Okay, I'm
yeah.
hearing
Femi,
you.
can you hear
Okay,
me?
I'm hearing you.
Click on that drop down arrow.
Yes, this is it.
Yes, this is
Then
it.
you see more sort options.
Okay.
Descending Z to A. Just click on that check there. Have you seen it?
Ascending or
From the
descending?
top two.
Ascending or descending?
Descending. Sure you
Descending.
want top to bottom, right?
Yeah. I'm
No,
seeing.
you
That will
want
not work.
No,
It
I'm
won't work
seeing.
on the
Wait now, chill,
category.
wait.
If you can see my
Then
screen,
that
I can
drop
see
down
manual and
arrow,
I can
there's
see
a there's
I can
ascending.
a
see manual and I can see ascending.
then click on
descending.
descending. I think there
Okay.
should be
It's on
descending.
descending. It's on
It's on
descending.
descending. It's on
Then
descending.
click
Descending
on the
there.
drop down arrow under descending.
That's it. You are
Descending
That's
correct.
has
it.
drop down
You're
arrow.
Have you
correct.
seen it?
It's
Okay.
done. It's done. Thank you very
Done.
much.
It's done. Thank you very much.
Thank
Okay,
you
I
very
think this is
much.
exactly what we're looking for, and it's fine. So you can also do top 10 if you wish. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. You can do top 10 if you wish. Let's see top 10. Value filters. Top 10. So this is the top 10. So basically the highest is debt consolidation, followed by credit card, home improvement, other small business, major purchase, car, wedding, medical house. In Nigeria, I think wedding will top very well too. Or burial ceremony. So what's the next question? I think our time is up. Oh.
Is it?
Now, this
Is it
loan
possible we
approval rate
continue
by
Sorry.
tomorrow?
request.
Don't you think that you need to do the loan, look for the average loan amount too?
God, I beg.
Who said
For who?
wait for
So why do you think we need to look for the average loan amounts? Let us understand. Hello, are we together? Okay, my connection lost.
Tomorrow,
Okay. I said, why do you think we need to look for the average loan amount there?
more insights, my brother.
Okay,
Try
let's
put the average. Let's see. Then
add them
show us
to
the
the
chart.
average again, I beg.
You go carry this
For
loan
example,
amount drop for the value.
my brain self don't dey overload. Oh.
so that means I have to remove the sorting.
No,
No.
just
Bring in
put
another one
the
and do the average. It
loan
will
amount.
automatically
Okay, I should
set
bring
itself.
another one, right?
Then
So
put
Yes.
let's
the
get
loan
Do
another
the
one.
amount
average, it will
in
be beside
values
it.
again.
It's okay, no problem.
Ha.
Why what?
Oh,
No,
girl.
this
Mura
one
is
hard
low.
pass
Mura is
production.
low.
Sorry, I'm talking about that same page that you did.
Same
That
page.
loan amount, you can put it beside it to show
Femi
you
don't
the
even
sum,
agree.
the
Oh.
average.
I get it. I get your
Femi,
point. I get your point.
add loan amounts in values again and change it to average. True get.
Motigate. Motishe.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God.
Average.
That is it, ba.
Yes,
Oh,
Tinyama.
hallelujah.
So average loan amount given to debt consolidation, given to credit card, given to and the like. So that is it. And the overall average loan amount is $11,000 460. So that is it. So everybody should just be creative about whatever they want to present. I mean, that's
Make
just the
una
truth.
reach it.
God have mercy.
Okay, so let's move to the
Okay,
next
so you
question.
people say we should not finish this night.
This is
Finish this
11
night
p.m. Oh,
here.
please, we need
I'm
to go and
sorry.
sleep.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, please. Don't let us finish tonight, too. I beg.
I'm
No
telling you,
vex.
I
No
beg,
vex.
I beg,
Let's
I dey go
No
continue
work.
vex.
tomorrow,
I
I
beg, I
just say
never even
Mona,
your
no
place.
vex. No, no, no vex. Mona no live for Lagos. Now no here. Leave Lagos.
Now,
Now no.
wow, you go
Now,
accommodate
wow.
me.
So we where we did Lagos, we don't enter
As
trouble
in,
with this.
I keep
Okay,
Omo,
becoming
Victor,
crime,
please
but
help
it's
us
not our
round up this
fault, though.
meeting. Please round up
Loan
this meeting.
approval rate.
okay. Let's
Loan
do one
approval
more
rate.
in
The
that
last one.
three analysis thingy. Then tomorrow we can now do the others are not much. So tomorrow will just be all about beauty.
See, let's not speak about
Please, oh,
beauty.
see you can wake up 10 o'clock tomorrow. That's why I said that
I'm
we should be
telling
doing.
you,
No,
they
no,
won't
We
this
are
understand.
one.
going to work out.
we
We
have
have
less
to
than
wake
Everybody
four
up
is
5
hours
sleeping.
to
a.m.
sleep.
tomorrow.
Less than 4 hours.
Okay, wait,
Let's
my
listen.
brethren, wait, brothers and sisters in the Lord, wait. We have the other questions or the other things we are meant to do are not bulky. They are just, in fact, they are just two things we need to do. That's to develop insights, and all these things are basically more of um, um, something statistics, the other type of statistics, the English version, the speaking English part. You get. So let's just do this last one that says loan
Siso,
approval
talk
rate by
fast, talk
region.
fast, talk
I don't
fast.
talk
You
fast.
don't dey waste time too much. You dey use 5 minutes dey talk. Wetin happen now?
Yeah, me, it
I
no
beg, I
vex.
don't tire, but this
Na
cohort, eh?
everything you go dey do fine boy. You wan talk fine boy. You wan do
I
this, you
say,
wan do
Zizo,
that.
why you dey stretch your talk? You dey talk normal, you dey talk like say, why you dey stretch the words now?
Anytime I see my voice they change. Please, let's do the last one before we go and
Let me
sleep.
say now, show you be now.
Wow, Sean, you know talk since morning. And the only thing you pick with this.
Okay,
Wow.
can we progress now?
Let's do the last one, the loan
Yeah,
approval
the
rate
last one.
by region and customer risk profiles. Please, sharply, let's go
Before,
and
okay,
sleep.
this
Some of
last one,
us.
I have a question for this last one.
God.
Is there a loan that was not approved?
No, all loans were approved
All loans were approved.
So why are they asking us about the loan approval rate?
because they messed up. That's why I say this is descriptive statistics.
Okay.
Why did you give everybody, why did you approve every loan
Everybody's loan.
if you had a lot of charge off loans? You understand?
So these are the
They
risks you
say you
didn't
should,
consider.
they did not consider any risks.
The
Whoever did
worst
this
part,
thing will
the
get
worst
sense.
part, people that are not verified got loan. They don't have verification. They don't have address. They don't
And they
have
have
this.
loan, no. If it's
Ah,
And they have
Nigeria, now they would
loan
have gotten away
and
with
they
the
ran
loan.
away with the money. They ran away with the
ah,
money.
And
Kai,
this kind of
Kai,
thing we
Kai,
define
Kai,
for
Kai.
this country, God, I
That's the
beg.
worst
This is
part.
what Tinubu has been doing. This is what Tinubu has been doing.
This is what Nigerians have been doing.
So with this
This is
It's
what
question, we
okay,
have
no
answered
vex.
Nigerians
that.
have
We
been
have
doing.
answered that last question. With what we
The
just said now, we have
Yeah.
yes.
answered the last question. So I
And
think
but let's do approval rate by region. Use the states, please.
we just did it technically now.
Use the state and show us.
Untechnical
Show
it,
her.
please.
So
Kai.
me and Sophia the always fight. I'll tell Sophia, please help me. How did you do this thing? Sophia will say, go to the table and look for how to. I say, Madam, give me formula. Senior man.
Okay, let's go back to
Amy is crying.
let's go back to
Please,
that question. One of
just
the
do that
questions.
last one.
Let's go back to one of I've gone back to, is my screen still showing?
Yes, it
Yes.
So
is.
I have gone back to one of the questions we have solved. I think we have done something
Stakia.
on states. We have done something on states. So I'm going back to that sheet. Sorry.
Yeah, please just show us that sheet.
Okay, so I'm on that sheet for state. So loan approval rate. Since they said rate, I think it's okay for us to have it in percentage,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Yes.
So it's okay. So
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
let me
Mm-hmm.
bring in loan. Um, where's the loan
For
again?
all these undergraduates, try and be using percentage, eh? Use percentage.
So I'm bringing in the loan amount again. Okay.
Secondly, for future purposes, You guys can do your pivots calculations on one sheet.
Oh, yeah, share, yeah.
You don't need to create multiple sheets. Just copy the last thing you did, paste it, and remove it. Then put a new thing you want to do.
It's fine.
Sorry, I'm stressing my voice again.
It's a good thing. Continue. It's very soothing. They could not try. Look at it
So
fast,
now we
fast.
are turning into percentage now. Value fields.
Ye-
Mm.
yes,
Um. No, okay. Show
one
value
of
as
the counts.
percentage. Percentage of row now is what we are looking at. Percentage of row because we are looking at it per state. If you look at it now, 100% everything. So all loans that they apply, everybody that apply for loan got loan.
This is a shameful thing. Why did they not ask us to analyze?
So that we can advise them that they are not smart.
Okay.
So that's what it
They
is.
with me. They with me. Can speak.
All right. So I'm asking, why are we using row percentage row? Why are we not using row against grand total? I'm
Because
just
the
asking. I
question
don't
is
know.
specific. The question said
The question
approval rate
says
by region, right?
by region
Not in the whole country.
and cost.
I don't know if we have
Not in the whole country.
according to the question, loan approval rate by region.
Somebody had told me that we needed to regionalize the whole state.
Okay. So let's find out from
In other
ChatGPT.
words, I think it's Abdullah that said it, right?
Yes, I was one that said it.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you search, you see that the country has about 6 or 7
Region.
yes. So you can create a new column and categorize it based on those 6 or 7 things.
The good
I
thing
think
is it makes
regions
sense
are
because
south,
US
northeast,
has like northwest, southwest, midwest,
yes,
like
yeah,
that. So
west,
if you
south,
can
northeast,
regionalize
northwest.
it,
So let ChatGPT help us. It's very ChatGPT can sort this out for us.
which regions, then you
Has
can now know
more.
what do they call it. But even at that,
Wait,
Abdullah,
wait.
everybody will still
Are
be
we
approved.
saying? Sorry, are we saying that this thing, all these states are regionalized?
Yes.
No, currently they are not regionalized.
So if you want to regionalize them, how do you go about that?
I will have to get. I think I have the picture also. US has regions. You
Let's
get
go
there's like
with
the Midwest. There's the
Northeast,
uh
Midwest, South region,
Are you talking about
West
South
region.
Coast, West Coast, North Coast, all those stuff?
There are 4 regions. Oh.
They have their official regions. Oh, Wale,
There are four
you get.
regions.
But this
Yeah.
inside the bad.
There are four
Adenike, the
regions.
100%. Please, ba. Even if we regionalize it like that, the way Abdullah said, it will still give us 100% for everybody.
The
Abdullah,
whole
I'm
loan is
coming to your
giving
DM.
hundred
You need to
percent
show me how you
already.
regionalize it.
They use the if function. Adenike, to change it into percentage, Jesus Christ. You will go to where the thing is in the pivot field, right?
Everybody can.
Left and click on it. Click if it is in values. How want to explain this thing? My head is paining me.
Oh,
If it's
my head is splitting, man.
who be this one? And these Igbo people.
Make his own.
Adenike, come to my DM. I'll explain it to you. The English is not coming out. Anyways, my brothers and sisters, we are going to pause for now today.
See
We are
us.
going to give
Please,
everybody.
please, please, can I ask one question,
Oh
please,
God,
please,
Jesus.
please, please.
I just noticed my data set. The purpose for the loan has just only car. I don't know. It's
Ah,
only on my
Ah,
own data set.
Anna,
Yes.
your case
filter.
is
Oh,
village
keep
people.
taking na filter.
It's
Biko,
village
sorry,
people,
filter and
Anna.
check.
Filter, I checked. It's still only a
Only
car.
car. Are you sure
Everything
you
is
don't over
car.
clean and clean
Yes.
everything away?
And my
Huh?
sister, you have overcleaned the thing. No.
You have
I
over clean the
didn't.
data. Oh.
I wait. I even
Baba
have to
Issa, why
check
you doing like
the
this?
original one.
Now,
I even
hypo
have to
she
check the
use.
original one. It's still there.
The same
Anna,
thing.
the same thing.
Yes.
You don't go
No,
download
that's
Yes.
not
rubbish.
right.
I
Anna,
didn't. See,
go to.
I have everything you have. It's
Oh
only
yeah,
that
let me
purpose.
advise you, Hannah.
Oh yeah,
Go and
now, oh yeah, now.
re-download the main file again.
I
Yeah.
don't go bed.
So
Then
you,
remove only
the purpose.
the the purpose and put it in a new sheet. Then you can do your filtering and cleaning there. When you are done, copy it and go and put in your original work.
Okay.
Or you can just undo everything you have ever done on that work.
I start from the beginning. Good time.
Yes.
No, it's
Not
not, you
even
can also
one
use
cool.
VLOOKUP.
Go
No,
back to hook up.
I don't go
Use a
bed.
hook up.
If you have only car, use your car.
Baba
If I
Issa,
say motor don't gree.
Yes, my boss.
sorry.
Good night,
What did
everyone.
you guys are
Thank you for today.
using as
We have
KPI for
agreed
this thing?
KPI. Where when I dey get all
Yes,
this
you guys
What
going
is
to
abbreviation?
create your
KPI?
dashboard. They need to have KPI.
Okay, yeah,
We're going to have KPI.
I think
Key
we'll do that
performance
tomorrow.
indicator.
Yeah, make it
Make it now.
quiet. You don't know something where you don't know now. I say they shout am. Yemi, big bro, Wale,
Yeah,
tomorrow we go do the dashboard.
no
Hopefully,
issue.
the KPI we will go use now the total loan amount,
I
average
think
total
employee and
payment,
total loan granted or
all
something like
those
that.
things.
Total fund amount.
Average interest,
Average
average
BTI.
BTI, average
You
PDP.
can
You
even
know
use good and bad loan, total bad loan,
Ex-
total good loan.
exactly.
exactly.
See.
You
All
can
these
do
things
it
I talk, I
tomorrow.
never do
You
them.
can do it tomorrow.
I'm on me, ma. I never
Good
do
night,
shame. Bye.
everybody.
Good night,
Oluwafemi, see you
everybody.
tomorrow.
Please, we'll meet
Good night,
tomorrow by
Hello,
everybody.
please, before we go, let
o'clock.
me quickly say
To,
something, please. Hello, before we go, please, let me quickly say something. Hello,
okay.
can we hear me?
Yes.
Yes, we are with you.
Men and brethren, please, let's know how to use AI. Oh. For example, the Midwest and Southwest auditing we are talking about, I have done it. Look at the dashboard. I have put it.
Now.
See am. And you don't see am
Which
now?
one? Where is it?
See am
Did
there.
they
Look at
column
column
one? It
one
dey
right in
near
front
the
of you.
state.
Column one.
Sorry. How did you do it? Explain that one before
We
you
Adewale,
can
go.
do it tomorrow
Adewale,
now.
I
Explain
beg.
this one before you go.
Ask
Copy the thing
AI.
from
Now
your.
AI teach
Wait,
you.
wait, wait, wait. Now, copy the thing from your notepad, post them for the WhatsApp group. But the way all of them like that,
I
I
don't post
beg.
them already. I don't post them already.
Both
Uh-huh.
Faith and Kenny come just post it. Abeg.
So,
Beg.
big bro, we go just copy and paste them for our Excel.
Wallahi.
Is that our lie?
Sorry, do you guys notice stuff? This method that they gave us, those people didn't give us anything.
I no want just talk because I don't know if some TDI
Femi,
people are
you've
here.
not pasted it. Oh, I
Our
can't find
mentors
it.
are busy.
Our
Oh,
Refresh
our
your
mentors,
mentors
WhatsApp.
are
Refresh your
busy.
WhatsApp. Refresh
Thank
your
you,
WhatsApp.
thank you, thank
I've
you.
seen
I've
it.
seen it.
Thank
Zizo,
you.
Zizo,
sir.
Our
can you
mentors
please
are
check
busy.
the
Please.
messages? Can we utilize me and tomorrow's meeting at the same time as tonight?
Yeah, no, yeah, same time tomorrow. Tomorrow, sir, we'll go just make sure
But
say
I'm
everybody
saying
know.
8 p.m., 8 p.m. Please, if it's 8 p.m., I can't be able to meet up, please. Let's make it
Oh,
like 9.
okay, nine, boss,
If
nine.
they embarrass, go see the
But may nobody come they talk say they want go work tomorrow, next
Thank you.
tomorrow.
We don't do work,
I don't
but
understand.
Now
let's
they
check
go
it out.
work. I
What
no
does
fit run
that
give away
mean?
for person. I just they talk since morning.
What does that mean?
I don't
Yemi,
understand though.
Check
Which
your
kind
house,
of
I know.
shade is this one?
Yemi, ma paste
I
Aza.
can off my mic now,
Either
right?
FaceTime.
Oh
Yes, you
shit.
can. Good night,
Good night,
everybody.
Jare
Thank you for
Oluwafemi.
today.